Hey guys, I got something in the mail today and I wanted to show it to you because it goes in Boss Man. And so I covered it up so it could be like a surprise. We're going to unbox it and show you what I got. My son got. He bought it for me. So, 1, 2, 3, voila! It is a 12-volt compressor fridge. Runs off cigarette lighter plug. So when I get solar, I can have refrigeration in the van. How hard it's going to be to get out of this thing. But we'll see. Nice little corners. Whoops. Hey, look, would you help me lift this out? I don't want to cut the box because if there's a problem with it and I have to ship it back for any reason, I need to save the box for a day or two.
Yeah.
Once I make sure it's working real good and everything, I'm going to get rid of the box. Right. Oh, thank you. Nope. He's helping me. Okay. This is a inexpensive model. It was the cheapest one I could find at this size. It's a Linsean. I don't want, here, give me the toy. Go. Okay. Let me open it. Ah, wrong way. Here we go. It's got basket you can lift out. Then it's got a smaller area here. And then here's the box of stuff that came with it. I'm sure this is my cords and stuff. And yes. Okay. We've got one that does the cigarette lighter plug. One that hooks to a solar panel. I have to find out what this one is. And then we have, oh no, that's the other half of this one, I'll bet. Yeah. These two go together. This is the wall plug. And it plugs in here. Like that. Kind of like what you'd get. Same kind of, it's like a little transformer thing. It's like what you'd get when you buy like a laptop or something. It's got that box. And user's manual. This is the 52 quart or 52 can or whatever. I needed something big enough to fit a whole gallon of milk and some things, you know, fresh foods that I want to keep cold. And them smaller ones, you might could fit a half a gallon in there, but you weren't fitting a whole gallon in. Would you quit licking me? Don't look at me like that. She wants attention. Alice is an attention hound. She likes to play fetch. Here, you want this, Alice? Alice, go get it. Go get it. She'll throw her own ball, too. Okay. It's a 50D, I guess is what it is. Important safety information. I'll have to read through this whole thing. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you because that would be just way too boring. It's got the control panel right here. And got a handle on either end. Got a vent here and here. And another one in the back. So that whole end needs to have ventilation. So, but there might be. What's that? Oh. little piece of plastic. It's like it did have a film on it and they peeled it off after they put this black top on. It's got more plastic around the bottom. I'll have to go make sure I get all that stuff off of there. But anyway, guys, I now have a way to keep my stuff cool and fresh so that I can have fresh food on the road or camping, or if the power goes out, I can hook it to a battery. There's a lot of things I could do with this. And thank you to my son for this, because, you know, this stuff's expensive. This was $300, okay? It was $299. Amazon Prime, you get free shipping, okay? But still, that was very expensive. He let me buy some stuff, and that was half of the cost right there. It was just that one refrigerator. That was half of everything I spent money on. I still got a ladder coming. I got one of those telescoping ladders. Everybody else wanted like $150, $200 a piece for them. I found one on Amazon that's 10.5 foot long, and it was $58. Is it 50? Something like that. It was not anywhere near as expensive as the stuff you see elsewhere. Now, that doesn't mean it's a very good ladder. It might be pretty cheap and cheesy, but it's supposed to go up to 330 pounds, which I don't weigh that. I look like I might because the camera puts a lot of weight on you, but still. So I got to let this sit. I know I got to see how long I got to let it sit before I can plug it in. I'm going to plug it in the house and test it in here because I don't have solar, and I don't have anything in the that I can plug it into in the van at this very second. But I did find where they had some used, what do you call them, telecom batteries, and they're $75 a piece, and he got in another load of them, and they've still got a lot of life left on them. They replace them regularly, whether they need it or not, and so he's got a whole bunch of them. So I'm gonna probably go get a couple of those, and then hope they last me until I can afford something like a Battle-Born battery or a good lithium ion phosphate battery. So I can't afford one right now because they're like $800 or $900. Who's got that kind of money to spend on one battery? I don't. And I know the benefit of buying better equipment, and I know the benefit, you know, you usually buy the better equipment, it's going to last longer, etc., etc. But, you know, if you just don't have it, you don't have it. So you can do what you can. So anyway, thumbs up. I'm all happy. I got my 12-volt refrigerator. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up and everything like that, and y'all come back and see me.